Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today I have a Sipspy box. Actually, I have two Sipspy boxes. If you are around the channel, you know that I fell behind in May because I didn't realize that I was getting a Mother's Day box. And in an attempt to catch up, I'm going to do both my May box and my June box. So let's get in here and see what I've got. So I am doing something different today. I actually brought up a teapot with a strainer and a glass of ice so that I could hopefully make some kind of iced tea. I'm going to do a couple of videos up here, and I thought as I did them I would like a cup of tea, but it's really warm in this room and I thought iced tea was definitely the way to go. So we will dig into these boxes, but first let me tell you that Sipspy is a tea subscription box, and each month you get 4 different teas and you get 4 servings of each of those teas. That said, I generally double use my tea bags. I find that the second time you use a tea bag, there is such a minimal difference between the first and the second that it just doubles the amount of tea servings you have, so I do it all the time. So we will dig into these. I have May and June. We will dig into May first, but between the two of them, we will find the tea that I think will make the perfect iced tea. So opening the May box first, I think I got these right. Yay, May! It says May teas. And you can see on the back it will say, it does, made for Kathryn. And these are sent based on your choices. You go in and they ask you so many questions about what kind of teas you like, low caffeine, high caffeine, flavors that you're a fan of or flavors that you're not a fan of. And they design a tea box based on what you tell them you like. So this is what I've received this month. And the other thing they do is they send a lot of loose teas unless you tell them you don't like them. And because of that, they send you this nice reusable muslin pouch that is filled with paper tea bags so that instead of having to dirty an infuser every time you want to use a loose tea, you can just take how much ever the description tells you to use, put it in this little tea bag, and then chuck it when you're done and nothing to clean. I love them. So let's get into my May box first and see what I received. And again, the reason I fell behind with this is because they do specialty boxes. Like I did the one at St. Patrick's Day where they did a lucky box, and then I had the one that I just received at Mother's Day that I forgot I was getting, and that put us behind. But this May one says, "Hi Kathryn, we hope all is well with you. We are honored to bring you your personalized comforting teas right now and hope they help you feel a sense of stillness and peace while we all continue to sip in place." So that is true. I'm drinking way more tea since we're stuck here at home, and I am loving it. I do find the process to be calming, getting the tea and picking it and having a different flavor. I just like the entire tea process. As we go through these, we will read the instructions, and it will tell you in your instructions what temp water you should use, how much tea you should use, how long you should steep it. It'll tell you everything you need to know. That said, I make my water. I either do it on a kettle on the stove, or like I did with this, I open it and I put it under my little Ninja coffee pot and just let clear hot water run through to it, and I don't even know what temp that is, but I get perfect tea every time. Reaching in first, I have, we had one that looked like this in the Mother's Day box, and it is from Tea Fiore, and it is Tea alla Rosa Bianca, a beautiful, simple tea of white tea and rose to soothe you. And that is what it looks like. Look how gorgeous that is. It is so pretty and full, and I can smell the rose through it. It smells fantastic. The directions say that you use a tablespoon per 8 ounces of water. Normally it's a teaspoon, but that's why they gave you so much. You steep it for 3 minutes, and you can re-steep it 2 times. So that's even more than I usually do. It is low caffeine and a beautiful soothing blend of white tea and rose petals, inspired by the Rosetta Botanico Gianfranco e Carle Fineschi, largest private rose garden in the Tuscan countryside. And again, that is what that looks like. There's no need in opening it. You can see it so much, and I can smell the rose. It smells so good. Okay, reaching in next, we have the lavender tea from Tea Spa. Aromatic, restorative, and caffeine-free. I tell them they can send me caffeine or caffeine-free, but I do love it when I get the caffeine-free because after about noon or 1, I really try and avoid caffeine. And this says that it takes a teaspoon per 8 ounces of water, and you steep it 2 or more minutes. It is lemon balm, lavender, organic hibiscus, jasmine flower, and ginger, and is caffeine-free. A calming tea that provides effective relief against insomnia and anxiety. So they really tuned into the times that we're having right now. A cup or two of this lavender blend will set your nerves at ease and put you in paradise. Let's open it up and see what we have. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so much like lavender. And like I said before, I've quit putting my hands in it because, you know, I'm touching the boxes and everything, but look how gorgeous that is. Isn't it so pretty? They give you big chunks and it's just, it smells so good. Okay, next I have tea bags, and I have 4 of them, and oh, this sounds so good. Sweet Clementine Stress Support, adaptogens to support overall health. And again, I have 4 of those, and they are also caffeine-free. I can see on the back. Let's see what the paperwork says. This is Sweet Clementine Stress Support Sips by Yogi. And again, and I think I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, the Sips by is the company that actually makes the individual teas that they send. So it's Sips by, and I will have 4 different companies in here. And this is Sips by Yogi Teas. It is ashwagandha root, lemongrass, cinnamon bark, lemon balm, ginger root, rooibos leaf, clementine flavor, stevia leaf, citric acid, orange flavor, orange peel, and clove bud, all organic. It is caffeine-free, and this blend features ashwagandha, an Ayurvedic adaptogenic herb used for centuries to support the body's ability to cope with stress and promote long-term health. They say you steep 7 minutes. That's a long steep on a tea. And let's see what it smells like, because clementine, doesn't that sound so good? Is it just me? I love all things orange. Oh, it does smell good. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, and the last one in this box is the cookie tea. Black tea dark chocolate cookie, and it is high caffeine. So I won't use this one at night, which is a shame because cookie tea sounds like a great dessert replacement, but I just can't do high caffeine in the evening. And I think I've had the cookie teas before and I like them. I think they are actually, these teas are by Sips by. Let's see what the paperwork says. Dark chocolate cookie, Sips by cookie teas, black tea, cocoa bits, coriander, and flavoring. High caffeine. This black tea blend is perfect for enjoying any time to satisfy your sweet tooth or after dinner as a dessert. Sip it on its own or whip up in a scrumptious latte featuring your favorite milk. That does sound good. Let's open it and just give it a sniff. So it doesn't say that it's from Sips by. It says that it's from Cookie Teas, but I thought they were related. Oh my goodness, guys. This smells like chocolate. It smells just like chocolate. And you can see what big chunks it is. And it says it has cocoa bits in it. Oh, that smells so good. I could just, but I don't think I want this to be iced. Oh, I need to do my iced tea. Well, let's get into June and make sure we're not missing a better one in June, and then we'll pick. So in my Sips by May, because they know me so well, they sent me a black tea with dark chocolate bits in it because I am sure on my survey I said, yes, anything chocolate would be fantastic. I got 4 of the sweet clementines because, again, I love orange. And actually, 3 of my 4 this time were low or no caffeine, which that is fantastic. Oh, we got this lovely lavender tea. And we received the Tea Fiore rose tea. So I got 2 florals, a cookie tea, and an orange tea. They do know me. Okay, let's get into the June tea box. I hope it's okay that I've combined these videos. I should say these boxes are sent to me for review, but you will always get my honest review. I have tried a couple of teas that have not been my favorites, but this is just such a great way to try new teas that I fully embrace it. And I will put my code below. It is KathrinFree. It will get you $5 off your first box. It is a $15 subscription, so your first box will be $10. And this is the June tea box. And again, the back should say, made for Kathrin, and it does. And that is what the inside of this one looks like. So let's dig in. It already smells good though. We've got to get some tea steeping though, so I can get some nice iced tea. I forgot all about our job. So again, we have the nice muslin bag filled with paper tea bags. And this box is the exact opposite of the last box. The last box we had 3 loose teas and 1 tea bag. This one we have 3 tea bag teas and 1 loose tea. And the loose tea in this one is what spoke to me for an iced tea. It is organic blueberry jam, and it's from David's Teas, which I don't like to play favorites, but David's Teas is definitely one of my favorites. And it is the organic blueberry jam bold blueberry bomb. And it says that you need 1 to 2 perfect spoonfuls with medium caffeine for 3 to 5 minutes. And that is what the bag looks like. Let's rip into this and see what it looks like on the inside. And then I will just put some right into the strainer of my teapot and we'll leave it steep and pour it over the ice at the end. The blueberry scent coming off of this is absolutely amazing. It is amazing. The scent is just like I'm standing in the middle of a blueberry field. But that is what it looks like. It's really dark in there, but see right at the top, all of those blueberries? Okay, we're gonna get this steeping. And like I said, this is actually, I think this came in maybe a FabFitFun, and when you open it, you can see it has the tea strainer right inside. So I can just pour a couple teaspoons worth right in this. So we will let that sit in there and steep, and then I will have some organic blueberry jam, bold blueberry balm, organic iced tea from David's Teas. And like I said, I'm not playing favorites, but I do love the David's. And this says that it is use 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces of water. And I used a little more than a teaspoon since I'm using my whole pot. And you steep it for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so I looked at my clock and I'll know 3 to 5 minutes. It is black tea, black currant, blueberries, elderberries, cornflower petals, stevia extract. Ooh, so it's going to have a little sweetness to it. That's fantastic. That's all organic with organic raspberry and natural blueberry flavoring. It is a medium caffeine. This ode to the blueberry is perfect with your morning toast. Long before the superfood era, blueberries were called starberries and renowned for their healing properties. So, and also, and I noticed at the bottom because this seems like something that it might pertain to for me. When you get these teas, they give you a code at the bottom with your Sips By code that you can go in and order, usually at about a 20% discount from these tea companies. Okay, reaching in next, I have the Organic India Tulsi Peppermint, and they say it is stress relieving and refreshing and caffeine free. And I have 4 of these, and it says Organic India on the back. I'm sure I received this because I have said I love mint in my teas. I find it so refreshing. This says that 1 bag steeps 5 to 10 minutes, and it's organic peppermint, organic Krishna Tulsi, organic Rami Tulsi, and organic Vana Tulsi. Revered in India as the queen of herbs, Tulsi, holy basil, supports stress, mood, the immune system, and detoxification. This blend is refreshing and restorative. And again, I have 4 of these. Next, and another flavor I'd have to pick as a favorite. I know, I have so many. Earl Grey, chai, any of the fruity ones. Those tend to be my favorite flavors. Brands wise, I have quite a few. I have 4 of these. It's from Stash, and I always enjoy this brand. It is the Double Bergamot Earl Grey, which I guess is going to be an Earl Grey that has twice the orange flavor. I love the idea of that. That is what that looks like. And it says on the back that the ingredients are just blended black teas and bergamot oil. The paperwork says that you just steep this for 3 to 5 minutes. It is high caffeine. Warning, 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 high caffeine. You might not need that warning. I need that warning. Actually, my family needs that warning. Earl Grey fanatics grew especially fond of the top grade oil of bergamot the Stash tea uses in their Earl Grey tea and asked for more. This double bergamot Earl Grey was born. So that's what we have here. Let's open one of these. That other one smelled like peppermint. I could smell it through it, but I just have to smell this double bergamot. I am a huge fan of Earl Grey because of the bergamot. Oh my goodness. Wow. You know how Earl Grey usually has that nice light scent that you get from the bergamot oil? This smells like I just peeled an orange. It smells so good. I just can't. It's amazing. It's just a tea bag. It says Stash on it. I wish you guys could smell this. The scent is absolutely amazing. Okay, and last in this box, I have the OT's biodegradable whole leaf tea bag. Interesting. Organic lemongrass, apple, and hibiscus. Naturally caffeine and gluten free. And again, they just ask you so many questions. They know me so well. That is what these bags look like. And actually, from the back, you can see the tea. That is what the tea looks like. Let's read about it. It says that 1 sachet is used in 8 ounces of water for 5 to 8 minutes. And it's what I said, organic lemongrass, apple pieces, hibiscus, orange peel, lemon verbena leaves, and natural flavor. It is caffeine free and it contains neither caffeine nor tannin and is easy to prepare. It's versatile and can be enjoyed hot or cold. So this would have been good cold too. Let's give it a sniff. That bag opened so easily. Kudos to whoever came up with this bag. And it is one of the pretty, more nylon-y type bags. I just love the way those tea sachets look. Oh, it smells good. What is that? Apple? And it smells so good. It smells like if you go into, this might be dating me, but back in the day when we did a lot of antique shopping, around Christmas time, you would go into, I know, Christmas in the middle of June, I'm thinking. You'd go into the antique shops, any boutique type shop, when they would have their Christmas open house and they were always doing a mulled something. This very much gives you the feel of that mulled cider or mulled wine. It's just got a, oh, it's gorgeous. It's got a real mulled type scent to it. I imagine that's the apple in it. It smells delicious. Okay, so we have caught up with my teas and I feel so good about that. I also kind of like that it gave me the opportunity to show you both my May and my June boxes. This was my May. I didn't even fancy these up before I'm turning them to you. And this was my June box. And you can see this one was mostly loose tea and this one was mostly tea bags. So you get a good mix. And they both focused, you can tell, on lower caffeine, which is probably my preference, and fruity teas and peppermint teas. All of the things that they asked, and I answered the question because they want to send you the teas that you like. So I kind of like that in this one video, I got to show you 2 months worth to show you the consistency of them sending you what you like. Okay, where are we with time? We are way past our 5 minutes. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna pour this. I brought a nice glass. As you can tell, see how much that's melted? That's how warm it is in this room I'm in. So I'm gonna pour this over here, right over the ice, and hope that my glass holds up because this teapot is still super hot. Ooh. Oh, it's got nice color to it. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And this is what we have. See how it's a nice, pretty iced tea? And this was that David's Tea's blueberry jam. I can absolutely smell the blueberry. And I steeped it for about 6 minutes. It might not feel that long for you guys because I will probably have edited some of it out, but it was about a 6-minute steep. Oh, that is so good. I'm so glad that I did iced tea. It is so good. I can't quit drinking it. I don't ever bring drinks up here when I'm videotaping because I don't want to mess up my lips and all of that, but that is awesome. I feel inclined to reach for it and to show it to you guys because apart from recommending Sips Tea, which I highly recommend to you, I'm going to go ahead and recommend this David Tea's blueberry jam. Just that 5-minute steep, and it has just the nicest, lightest, but still very present blueberry flavor that has made an incredible iced tea. Yeah, I'm ordering some of this. Okay, thank you so much for coming by, guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to come over and watch. Say hi below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know, what do you do at this point? Do you go to straight iced teas? See, I still drink warm teas in the morning, sometimes in the evening, but during the day, I go to iced tea. Whether it's just a regular black tea or one of these gorgeous ones that they have sent me. Sometimes I even take like 2 regular run-of-the-mill like Lipton type tea bags. I know, can you believe I said that? And I take 2 of these flavored ones and I steep them because then you end up with a basic tea but with just a little bit of, it's what I do. All right, guys, again, I've put my code below with Kathryn5, get you $5 off your first box. If you have any interest, I will see you really soon. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I have more videos coming out, and take care out there, guys. I went ahead and looked at them because we need to get something stupid. I went ahead and looked at them because I need to get something steeping.